What's up everybody, this is Danny and I'm here in New York City checking out the new evolution of the Samsung Note series, and today let's take a look at the top 5 features of the Samsung Galaxy Note 5. First up is the brand new design, and instead of the plastic back, now we get an all metal and glass design that we saw on the Galaxy S6 and the S6 Edge. So the metal sides are now rounded instead of being sharp, and the back glass panel is now rounded to make it contour better in the hand. And I do have to admit, after playing with this thing for a little bit, that it feels much better in the hand and it's much easier to handle. From the front, the Note 4 and the Note 5 look pretty similar, but once you start looking at it closer from the sides and pick this thing up, you instantly notice its progression in design. So the Note 5 will be available in a variety of different colors, but I have one problem with this glass back panel design, and that is because it's super fingerprinty and it's really slippery. So you better bet that I'm going to put a D-brand skin on it as soon as I get my Note 5, like I did here on my Note 4, to fix that problem. And if you want to pick one of these up for yourself, I will leave a link below for you. I highly suggest it. Second thing to note is the monster specs of this thing. So chipset wise, this thing is rocking a octa-core Exynos 7420 processor with 4GB of RAM. Yes, you heard right, 4GB of RAM. So this thing should be an absolute beast on performance. Of course, on the front, we have a 5.7-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display, and just like you would expect, it looks absolutely gorgeous. So you're gonna get sharp images with super high contrasted blacks, punchy colors with great viewing angles. So this should be awesome to watch multimedia with. You also get an improved 16-megapixel camera with f1.9 aperture with support for 4K video, and has built-in optical image stabilization and also has some software stabilization. You also get a 3000 milliamp sealed-in battery, so no longer is the battery removable, and this time you get no SD card slot, so you'll have to choose your storage up front when you buy this thing. The third feature is the built-in fast wireless charging. So the wireless charging was available on the S6 and S6 Edge before, but this implementation, it charges much faster. Samsung now claims that it will go from 0 to 100 in just 2 hours with wireless charging, so I can't wait to use this. I love wireless charging. The fourth top feature is the new improved S Pen design. So pulling out the S Pen on the Note 4 wasn't the easiest, and in my opinion, it was kind of clunky, but the Note 5 solves that with a clickable S Pen that just ejects with a single push. I think this is much more elegant, and the pen feels much more premium all the way around. Minor changes to the pen itself in terms of materials, but it's a much welcomed improvement if you like the S Pen. The last feature we're going to look at is the software, and of course it's running the latest build of Android Lollipop at this time, upgradable to Android M when it's released. But since we were just talking about the S Pen, let's talk about that functionality first. Now you have the ability to write on the display without unlocking your phone, so if you want to jot down a quick phone number or a note, you can do that quicker than ever. Air Command is also improved, so you can customize apps and actions in this menu. So you can add whatever you want to this quick menu. You have an additional option when it comes to screenshots here called scroll capture, where you can take an extended screen capture, and I think this is great for lists, contracts, and other type of documents that require this. The software feature that I was most interested in when it was announced is this new live broadcasting ability built into the camera app. So you can find this in the mode menu, and what this allows you to do is it gives you the power to live broadcast to YouTube. So you can invite people right then and there to watch now, or they can catch it on a replay on your channel. So I'm really excited to see this feature and try it for myself and see how this competes with something like Periscope. On the camera side of things, the Pro Mode gets an improved feature with video stabilization. So what this does is it works with the optical image stabilization that's built in and combines it with software to give you a more stable image during video. There were other features as well, such as the inclusion of Category 9 LTE for super fast data and future-proofing for support for upcoming networks and Samsung Pay, but these were my top 5 features of the brand new Galaxy Note 5. So what do you guys think about it? Are you excited for it? Make sure you smash that like button if you want more Galaxy Note 5 coverage on the channel, and subscribe for more, including a comparison with the iPhone 6 Plus and many other flagship devices. So thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.